Students gathered outside the state library to against the government's new decision on cutting income support with the new Prepare, Trial, Hire program. The protesters here calling for rights to living a better life and get a better higher education they deserve. Shania Kohli, president of National Welfare, said the protest was just part of their action. The voice needed to be heard, and the action will be followed.
The most important ways they can do that is by coming out and protesting. NUS, we have kind of two ways that we try to make sure that students' rights are fought for. Like, we're always out on the street protesting, but we're also lobbying government, talking to government, and making sure that from a lobbying point of view that they can hear what we're saying. But yeah, for all students, it's so important that they come out and fight constantly, because there's only one way that we can get our voice heard, and that's it.
Sarah Xia, a student from Melbourne University, said her life and her friend's life has already been affected by the new policy.
I was sick, for example, earlier this year. Getting special consideration was very difficult at my university, and it's going to be more difficult without government support for student welfare. So I'm one of the welfare officers at the University of Melbourne Student Union, and I've seen a lot of students come in to use our food bank because they just can't afford to eat food or to buy food during exam periods because they can't find jobs. And when you make it harder for people to access Centrelink, when you make it harder for people to access support from their universities and from the government, then they need services like this food bank. We don't think the food bank should exist. We think that the government should actually be taking a more proactive approach in actually making sure students are able to access welfare.
Clearly, the students' life has already been affected by the new budget plan. And the government needs to understand that if they still want their students continue to support their government, if they want their higher education still to be worthy, then the voice here today needed to be considered and heard. Ouyang Renyuan reports.